Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's nice to see you again. It's been lovely weather, still really hot. I didn't have much on just now, but I thought I'd put this on. It's a nice little light floaty number, not too hot, to show you some new beauty pieces that I've got. Yes, True North. True North is a new brand that I'm using. This is the cleansing milk. This is a cleansing milk. I'll just show you that a little bit closer. I was sent a lot of the True North products to try. A couple of items I did like. There's cleansers, toners, serums, moisturisers. They do all the body works, you know, exfoliators, hand creams, body lotion, and I was impressed with some of it. For me, it's a little bit over perfumed, is the reason that does put me off. It is very perfumed, and because I'm so sensitive, I found that hard to get on with. But this whole collection is actually made for sensitive skin. So I did find that interesting. It's all supposed to be calming for the skin, and it didn't irritate me at all. I used it for a couple of weeks and it didn't irritate me at all, but for me it was just the smell that put me off. The serum, there's an eye serum and there's a face serum as well, and I found that very good. It's just one pump and it's nice and light, and see, that is very perfumed and it just put me right off. I like to, if my products are natural, I want them to not be so perfumed. All I could smell all the time was that smell. You might like that smell. So anyway, the lip balm was very good. Impressed with that. That kept my lips nice and soft. There's a toner as well. That was nice, very nice. It made my skin feel really fresh, and it's not smelly, the toner. Yeah, no, it's open it again. Yeah, no, that does not smell at all. But if you're a sensitive skin, it's not overly priced. Might be worth you having a look if you've got sensitive skin. Two items from the brand that I really did like, and it's this little pot. One little roll-on deodorant. If you're sensitive like me, I can't use any spray deodorants. They irritate my skin terribly. It's like I get an eczema rash, and I can't use anything perfumed either. And this is a no perfume roll-on deodorant, and it's absolutely brilliant. It does exactly what it says. It doesn't irritate me. So it might be worth you looking on the website just for that. I don't know if, like me, you have a problem finding a deodorant for sensitive skin. I find a lot of them in supermarkets, even though it says it's for sensitive skin, it still irritates me because they're perfumed. I don't know why, but this has been absolutely brilliant. Now, the other thing that I liked about the True North is that there's a free skincare app. I'm going to go on my phone actually and see if I can get this app up to show you. You can go on the app, you take your picture. It's a free app to download. I think it's on both iPhone and the other one. Can't think of what it's called, but you'll be able to get it. And you take a picture. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. So it's called Skin Coach. I don't know if you can. Oh, it's gone off. Let's see if I can get that back. Anyway, it's called Skin Coach. I'll try and leave you a picture in it as well. And you go onto the Skin Coach and you'll take a picture of yourself, like so. preferably with no makeup on, and it will show you anywhere where the sun has stressed your skin, any sensitivity anywhere, and it will give you a diagnosis of what you need to do with your skin. I thought it was amazing. At the time when I started using the app, I was just getting over an abscess down here, and it actually came up. You've had an infection in the lower jaw, and it picked it up. I thought that was really cool. It says for my skincare age, for sun damage, it's I think I'm 2 years below. I think it was 53. So I was really pleased about that, because I have always been so careful with my SPF. But anyway, you'll put your photo in. It will tell you what you need, and then if you want to use the True North products, you can go and have a little wander on the site, and it will actually give you free samples. You can get them sent to you. So if you want to give any of this stuff a try, fill your boots. But the app is really worth it, and the deodorant, if you're really sensitive like me, that is really worth it too. So yeah, really impressed with it. That's the cream. It's very light, the cream. Yep, it's still perfumey. It is a very light cream, and it says it's for sensitive skin. It calms it, and it does feel lovely on. I just didn't like it, the smell of it. The other thing I'm not too keen on was that it hasn't got SPF. And when I used this for a couple of weeks, my skin was lovely. I'm not gonna, it was lovely to have on, apart from the smell. But I bought a Kiddies 50+ factor cream to put over the top after I'd used it. So that's my new little tip, because a lot of the creams nowadays, they haven't got the SPF in them, like Clarins. So you can buy a face cream from Clarins and it won't have SPF in it, but they'll say, well, we do have an SPF cream, and it will cost you another £25 if you want to buy it. So you're looking at extortionate amounts for your cream. So I bought the Kiddies SPF 50+, and I'm hoping it does the job. Well, it's sunblock, isn't it? So it can't be doing any harm. It's not made my skin feel bunged up at all. So I'm hoping it's going to work. Saves you a bomb. But I knew I had to try these creams for a couple of weeks, and I thought, well, it's so hot here, the sun's really strong at the moment, and I didn't want to not use any SPF, so that's what I did. So if you're going to buy, say, your Clarins cream, maybe it's an idea to try it with a SPF 50 Kiddies one, or a face block of some sort. Saves you a few pennies. Right, anyway, moving on. Hair products. I was sent 3 products, and I absolutely love these products. Josh Wood products. You can buy this in Boots. I've got a shampoo, a conditioner, and a hair mask. The hair mask, one or 2 pumps, it was more than enough for me. I left it on for 20 minutes, and I didn't have any frizzing. I was so impressed with this mask, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. It's like a holiday smell. It's not over perfumed, and it's lovely. I totally recommend this stuff. The blonde, you can get it for blonde or brunette hair. It just adds a little zhuzh to your hair colour, help keep your hair colour in maybe. Mine's been fine. I've been using this all the time, the shampoo and the conditioner, and it is amazing stuff. It makes my hair feel great, and I will definitely be purchasing this again. So yeah, do take a look at that. And I think at the moment in Boots, I'll leave a link, there's a 1/3 off of the Josh Wood products, which I think is very good. It's quite cheap actually. I thought it was going to be quite expensive, but I think it's only about £6, and it goes a long way. I did find that you need a lot of pumps for the shampoo to get the amount that you needed, but other than that, it's bloody brilliant. Go get yourself some. Give it a try, it's amazing. The other thing that I've really liked this last couple of months, it's nearly empty now I think, is this Cool Dolly foaming cleanser. I think I mentioned it on the channel a few weeks ago, it'd be quite a few weeks ago, but I haven't stopped using this. I've been so impressed with it. Makes your skin feel lovely, fresh, clean. It seems to do the job. So one pump and it's like a foam, very light. I'm gonna have to wipe that somewhere now. But yeah, very impressed with that. So that's Cool Dolly. Cool Dolly products are made from grape. They have their own vineyard and their stuff's made from grape. Yeah, instant foaming cleanser. It's brilliant. Love it. And I started using this before my holiday, and that was at the beginning of June. So July, August. I've been using that a good couple of months. I'm very impressed. Good for your money. I'm just gonna be naughty and wipe my hands on my backside. Right, this I've just started using, number 7 line correcting booster serum. I was a bit wary about this because I thought, oh, I hope it's not going to irritate me. But I used the famous Protect and Perfect for years. I don't know why I'm not using it now actually. I might even go on to that. At the moment I'm using Estee Lauder Night Repair and just my whatever creams I'm using in the day, as long as they've got the SPF. But I'm liking this a lot, and it says it's going to make my lines appear less within a week. I've been using it just over a week, and look, one little pump, it's a tiny bit on your finger, so let's go around your eyes. I'm not going to waste that actually. I wonder if it works over makeup. It goes a long way. Yeah, it spreads a long way. I'm going to use mine on my eyes, here, I hate that line there, my lip line, and obviously my neck. So I'll keep you posted and we'll see what it comes out like. See if it does make a difference. And I'm definitely thinking about going back to the Protect and Perfect. I think that is an amazing cream. I always see good results with it. Don't know why I'm not using it actually, and hopefully the results for this will be just as good as well. So yeah, so that's it. Just a few pieces this week. It's hot. Have a great week. I think next week I'm going to be putting up a lookbook. It's just me floating about in all the fashions I've been wearing, been enjoying. Weather's been gorgeous. So have a great week everyone. Bye.